So you the motherfucker they call Immortal Technique. What the fuck make you so special, nigga? The fuck do you do?
I calculate planet alignment like Mayan astronomy, discovering atrocities worse than Aristotle, subjecting children to sodomy. Your theory of the galaxy is primitive like Ptolemy. The truth about the universe dug up like Aztec pottery. Unpredictable results like experimental psychology. I stomp the streets with MCs beneath my feet in colonies, but presentation and spirit revolve around autonomy, searching for monogamy and cutting fake bitches out of my mind like a lobotomy. So obviously I'm not gonna be here to play games, walk the top of the world and leave the Arctic Circle in flames, battle the beast and false prophet depicted in the King James. I give a fuck about your MC name, I don't admire you. Only by dental records will you be identifiable, cause the future is not reliable. Remember when rap was not economically viable, comparable to what motherfuckers think of me. I might be nobody, but wait till I'm together like a symphony, resounding sound that will continue infinitely. Angel of death punishing all those who live in infamy and shine so far away from you, you'll never get a glimpse of me. Attempts to extinguish me don't even bother me none, like retarded kids throwing ice cubes at the sun. A victory against Immortal Technique will never be done, just degrees of losing, and every second you're adding one. Some niggas dream of pushing kilos, but I drop tons of more facts, formulas, and philosophical logic than a basement full of scientists puffing on chronic. Dip the mic in potassium cyanide and liquid bubonic and use it as a sonic wand to find the spawn of the demonic. Screaming like onyx is of absolutely no consequence. The poison is dense enough to clog up your arteries. Mercy is not a part of me. I cause you bodily injury permanently because simply verbally murdering me is inconceivable cause of the unbelievable evil injected inside the bloodstream of my people. And redemption is not located under a church steeple. The feeble and the meek and soldiers like the technique will inherit the earth, but the earth will be weak. Mother Earth and her decrepit terminal illness physique. The year 3000 is bleak, no happily ever after, just death following the Fourth Reich disaster. A legacy of bastards with plastic explosives. Your future's been eroded cause you forgot that when you're free it's multiplied indefinitely by the struggle that be the struggle I see to socialistically unite the third world countries. Expose hypocrisy in America's democracy. Sloppily obsessed with stopping me cause I speak prophecy. Trample and dismantle your capitalist philosophy the same way I stomp the conquering rap monopoly. And I'm not a fucking prophet, but that's the fucking prophecy.
Yeah. Se ha acabado la mierda. About to drop a test cut. Yo. Immortal Technique disintegrates mics when I spit. I cause more casualties than sunken slave ships. Full to capacity, I bring tragedy to rap without my man Gaddafi. The government took Nazi scientists from Germany to design nuclear rockets and ways of observing me, cause their pathetic attempts didn't work to murder me. When this country was conceived, these bastards never heard of me. But now I hold the souls of slave masters eternally, bleeding internally burgundy during surgery verbally, cause I'm a spiritual witch, devils are incompatible. I've been around since the planet was inhabitable. I spit in the ocean and created microscopic animals, which evolved into two species, the righteous and the cannibals. But until then, I had alien women suck me off. When God said, let there be light, I turned it the fuck off. And that's the reason Earth is only 5 billion years old. I made the sun shine and permitted time to unfold. The surface was lava, but when I stepped down, it became cold. Fuck what you've been told. My spiritual form became a swarm of molecule sickness, manifested liquid trapped inside a mountainous region until the sky started raining. Continuous seasons, Immortal Technique, and long last reincarnated, undebatably reinstated to leave you decapitated. Just sweet fool, but my crazy words make sense. I split every pound in your body into 6 pence. I'm sick of simple similes about the 6th sense. I leave your body drenched in the blood from all your ancestors. You'll never be at peace like the souls of child molesters. I'll cut you and bless your festering wounds with alcohol, drown you in a clogged toilet in a public bathroom stall. I'll rip you down, take a chunk of you home like the Berlin Wall. This is the final call for all rappers that wanna brawl. Immortal Technique, the wrong motherfucker to diss, cause I allowed God to let you motherfuckers exist. Feel real. Oh, we about to crash something now, yo. I'm the stronghold on your neck that doesn't let you breathe. Stronger than the fake image of God in which you believe. More dangerous than your ignorant ass could ever perceive. A European virus mutated in Africa overseas, transported by mosquitoes and fleas to where you live. So lock yourself in your house with your wife and your kids. You're such a bitch, somebody probably made you out of a rib. My arrest record just scratches the surface of what I did. My bid locked me up and brought my life to an end. I was forgotten, abandoned by my bitches and friends. You don't want beef with people like me, so don't pretend. I'll resurrect your aborted baby and kill it again. You get no props in hip-hop like feminine men. I'm iller than any plague God gave Moses to send. You wanna make amends cause I'm the reason that the earth shakes, burying your fam like Central American earthquakes. Immortal technique, Harlem to Canada. Lyrically damage ya. Te dije que se acababa la mierda. Yo, load the fuck up. Locked and loaded. You too. Locked and loaded, sir. And remember, break that window when that cop comes in. Blow that motherfucker's head off. Got it. Yeah, load up again. Cause these motherfuckers are gonna come back for us. We're ready. We gotta be prepared in this day and age. We gotta be prepared for whatever the fuck comes at us. Word up. Cause we are living revolutionarily. Definitely. You cannot second guess yourself in these days and times. They're gonna throw whatever they can at you, and you gotta be prepared for it. You gotta be prepared for anything.
It's liberty or it's death. It's freedom for everybody or freedom for nobody.
No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal technique defeats the odds repetitively until there ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving the tough times is imperative to me. Looking at the whole world revolutionarily.
They don't want to hear you old Uncle Tom handkerchief head talking about the eye.
Technique will force you into strategical retreat because I dominate guerrilla warfare in the streets. There ain't no way to picture me without a victory speech. When I reach higher positions without the recognition of pissed on competition, cause I conquered their renditions in a systematic form like a religious tradition. My mission is to take you, lyrically break you, lyrically assassinate you, lyrically incinerate your body and recreate you, to destroy the power that mentally incarcerates you. Cause even though I rip it better, I could not forsake you. You're my people with the same oppressor, so how could I hate you? The revolution of the mind I bring regenerates you. But when you come original, people impersonate you, start to hate you cause the conflict is building within. The ultimate sin is to be ashamed of your skin. My rhymes are like Jamaican overproof, I make the room spin. Intoxicated flow, I bleed vodka and brandy. Don't make me choke you down like John Benet Ramsey. Something demands of me to rip this fucking shit uncandidly. God commanded me to be a technological disease and psychologically do battle with the best MCs. Uppercase the T in technique, cause I'm the capital of a revolutionary nation that's infallible. Aztec lector Hannibal, rip your heart out of your chest and feed it to the cannibals. You're just a fucking animal, but I'm the Neo-Sapien, cause my original civilization was based upon creation. You know there's no escaping, even though your heart is racing. I'll put your best disciple on academic probation. Fuck the litigation, fuck the best rapper nominations, and fuck the president I voted for assassination. I'm saying fuck the federal bullshit investigations, fuck the cover-up of ghetto radiation extermination, using my people for experimentation. And if it doesn't play hip-hop, then fuck your radio station. No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal technique defeats the odds repetitively until there ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving the tough times is imperative to me. Looking at the whole world revolutionarily.
Revolutions overturn systems. Revolutions destroy systems.
Yo, what the fuck happened to reality spitting rhyme sayers? These days everybody's trying to be a thug or a player. Where did all the real motherfuckers go in the game? Bring back the breakdancers and graffiti writers with fame. I remember hip-hop before the mic gun clappers, cause I used to drink 40s with more flavor than these rappers. Lyrical ego trips doesn't make fortification. You're not dope enough to spit self-glorification, so don't jerk me around, cause my name ain't masturbation. Life is hard, it leaves you scarred, cause I've been through shit. If you consider rap a job, I suggest that you quit. Don't you understand the audience will listen and dance in the club, crib, or car, or wherever they get the chance to be emancipated? Start debating justice in the cipher. Why do you think project rooms look like the cells in Rikers? I'm explaining the significance on the reason behind it. They're preparing your children for the prison environment. When you don't amount to shit, prison becomes
I refuse to be tooken. The central booking and chains, cause sleeping on the floor in cages starts to fuck with your brain. The system ain't reformatory, it's only purgatory. Close to hell, but I rebel as I begin to spark an L and tell my people how we fell into the trap that we live in, because they locked us up in ghettos and began to rape our women. So I leave the system unforgiven like Eastwood, cause I was blessed with lyrical strength to do whatever I could. You should have seen it coming long ago when you were very young. My word is to the Father, Holy Spirit, and His fucking Son. Cause when I grab the mic device in front of Christ and start to rip it, I'll make Jesus turn around and say, yo Pop, this nigga flipped it. So talk about whatever and be what you wanna be, but don't mistake the way I break the fake for simple blasphemy. Cause through the highest frequencies in the NYC, I'm crushing 97.1% of MCs. No matter what the fuck life throws at me, I continue to make it through indefinitely. Immortal technique defeats the odds repetitively until there ain't shit ahead of me competitively. Surviving in tough times is imperative to me. Looking at the whole world revolutionarily. Oh, y'all motherfuckers thought it was over, huh? But it's not. You didn't count on a fallen angel getting back into the grace of God and coming after you. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Your producers ain't shit. Your fucking A&R ain't shit. I'll fucking wipe my ass with your demo deal. Yo, Diabolic, take this motherfucker's head off! You motherfuckers are nothing. You cannot harm me. I'll resurrect every aborted baby and start an army. Storm the planet hunting you down, cause I'm on a mission to split your body into 1 billion one-celled organisms. Immortal technique could destroy your religion, you stupid bitch. You're faker than blue-eyed crackers nailed to a crucifix. I'm about to blow up like NASA Challenger computer chips. Arsenic language transmitted revolutionarily. I'm like time itself, I'm gonna kill you inevitably. Chemically bomb you, fuck using a chrome piece. I'm illmatic, you won't make it home like Jerome's niece. I'll sever your head diagonally for thinking of dissing me, and then use your dead body to write my name in calligraphy. This puppet democracy brainwashed your psychology, so you're nothing like diversity without equality. And your crew is full of more faggots than Greek mythology. Using numerology to count the people I sent to heaven produces more digits than 22 divided by 7. You like Kevin Spacey, your style is usually suspect. You never killed a cop, you not a motherfucking thug yet. Your mind is empty and spacious, like the part of the brain that appreciates culture and a racist. Face it, you're too basic, you're never gonna make it. Like children walking through Antarctica butt naked. Yeah, it's that real this time around. Immortal technique, revolutionary volume 2. It's on now, motherfucker. Lock and load. This is the point of no return, I can never go back. Life without parole, upstate, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole, looking at the world through a crack. But fuck that, I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I've gone too far, there ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos, raping the black and Indian women, creating Latinos. Motherfuckers made me out of self-righteous hatred, and now you got yourself a virus, stuck in the matrix, a suicide bomber, strapped and ready to blow. Lethal injection, strapped down, ready to go. Don't you understand? They'll never let me live out in peace. Concrete jungle, guerrilla war out in the streets. Nat Turner with the sickle, pitchfork and machete. The end of the world, motherfucker, you not ready. This is the point of no return, and nobody can stop it. Malcolm Little when he knelt before Elijah Muhammad, the comet that killed the dinosaurs, changing the earth. They love to criticize, they always say I changed for the worse. Like prescription pills when you misusing them, nigga. The Templar Knights when they took Jerusalem, nigga, and figured out what was buried under Solomon's temple, Al-Aqsa. The name is not coincidental.
I know too much, the government is trying to murder me. No coming back like cutting your wrists open vertically. How could the serpent be purposely put in charge of the country? Genetic engineered sickness spread amongst me. My people are so hungry that they attack without reason, like a fucking dog ripping off the hand that feeds him. Immortal technique is treason to the Patriot Act. So come and get me, motherfucker, cause I'm not coming back. This is the point from which I can never return, and if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat, cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before, cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore. This is the point of no return, nigga, you better believe this. Mary Magdalene giving birth to the children of Jesus. The evolution of the world, bloody and dramatic. Human beings killing monkeys to conquer the planet. The kingdoms of Africa and Mesopotamia. Machine gun your body with depleted uranium. This is the age of microchips and titanium. The dark side of the moon, in contact with aliens. I started out like Australians, criminal minded, broke into hell, tore it down and built a city behind it. Southpaw, murderous methodology, nigga. Remember that I'm just a man, don't follow me, nigga. Cause once you pass the point, you can never go home. You gotta face the possibility of dying alone. So tell me, motherfucker, how could you die for the throne when you don't even got the fucking heart to die for your own? It rains acid, one day the earth will cry from a stone, and you'll be looking at the world living inside of a dome. Computerized humanity living inside of a clone. This is the place where the unknown is living and real. Wormwood, the planet X, and the seventh seal. Universal truth is not measured in mass appeal. This is the last time that I kneel and pray to the sky, cause almost everything that I was ever told was a lie. This is the point from which I can never return, and if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat, cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before, cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, nigga. Immortal technique. Metaphysics. The bling bling era was cute, but it's about to be done. I'll leave you full of clips like the moon blocking the sun. My metaphors are dirty like herpes, but harder to catch. Like an escape tunnel in prison. I started from scratch, and now these parasites want 1% of my ass cap. Trying to control perspective like an acid flashback. But here's a quotable for every single record exec. Get your fucking hands out my pocket, nigga, like Malcolm X. But this ain't a movie, I'm not a fan or a groupie, and I'm not the type of cat you can afford to miss if you shoot me. Curse the heavens and laugh when the sky electrocutes me. Immortal technique stuck in your thoughts, darkening dreams. No one's as good as me, they just got better marketing schemes. I lead you to your own destruction like sparking a fiend. Cause you got jealousy in your voice like Starscream, and that's the primary reason that I hate y'all faggots. I've been nice since niggas got killed over 8-ball jackets and Reebok pumps that didn't do shit for the sneaker. I'm a heat seeker with features that'll reach through the speaker and murder counter revolutionaries personally. Break a thermometer and force feed his kids mercury. A&Rs tried jerking me, thinking they call shots. Offered me a deal and a blanket full of smallpox. You're all getting shot, you little fucking treacherous bitches. This is the business, and y'all ain't getting nothing for free. And if you devils play broke, then I'm taking your company. You could call it reparations or restitution. Lock and load, nigga. Industrial revolution. I want $53 million for my college stands, like the Bush administration gave to the Taliban. And fuck packing grams, nigga, learn to speak and behave. You wanna spend 20 years as a government slave? 2 million people in prison, keep the government paid. Stuck in a 6x8 cell, alive in the grave. I was made by revolution to speak to the masses. Deep in the club, toast the truth. Reach for your glasses, I'll burn an orphanage just to bring heat to you bastards. Innocent deep in the casket, Colombian fashion, intoxicated off the flow like Thug's passion. You motherfuckers will never get me to stop blasting. You better off asking Ariel Sharon for compassion. You better off begging for 20 points from a label. You better off battling cancer under telephone cables. Technique chemically unstable, set to explode. Foretold by the Dead Sea Scrolls, written in code. So if your message ain't shit, fuck the records you sold. Cause if you go platinum, it's got nothing to do with luck. It just means that a million people are stupid as fuck. Stuck in the underground, a general that rose to the limit. Without distribution managers, a dealer, a gimmick. Revolutionary Volume 2, murder the critics and leave your fucking body rotten for the roaches and crickets. This is the business, and y'all ain't getting nothing for free. And if you devils play broke, then I'm taking your company. You could call it reparations or restitution. Lock and load, nigga, industrial revolution. Danger! Beat bandits, nigga! Yeah. Harlem to Chicago to LA to Toronto, Philly, motherfucker Rio de Janeiro, nigga. Cape Town, South Africa. I never make songs to disrespect women or to judge people about the way that they livin'. But the way I am is based on the life I was given. Like them white boys losing my religion. I used to be a Christian and a political pawn. The Bible is right and all your native culture is wrong. Next thing you know, you telling me about making a song. Come in the studio and tell me that I'm making it wrong. Pissed off cause reality is making it strong. Like the ghost of Timothy McVeigh making a bomb. Hey yo, Marvin Gaye, what the fuck is going on? These rap niggas made propaganda out of your song. But it's the Gong Show, amateur night at the Apollo. My dick is like my music but harder to swallow. So children follow me like the Pied Piper and sing the chorus in the air with your blood and your lighter. Sing that shit, nigga, right now. You played yourself thinking you down with me. I end your life, nigga, don't fuck around with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way you get shot for crossing a boundary. You played yourself thinking that you down with me. I end your life, nigga, don't fuck around with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way you get shot for crossing a boundary. Yeah. The second verse is worse than the first in this respect. Scripted specifically to keep people in check. Harlem to Boston, real niggas spit with me. But land speed, you ain't fucking shit to me. And underground labels know that I don't trust you. You only independent till you major, so fuck you. And if you're pissed off cause you think that I dissed you, I'll rape your mom so we can make this a personal issue. Dance with the devil, remember that you're not on my level. Stupid, you're not ready. I want decipher, bragging rights and rock steady and practically every battle that they got in New York. And I'll still murder rappers on the street for sport. Dr. Guillotine cutting you short, little man. But you don't give me props cause I never wanted Scribble Jam. Well, fuck you. I hope someone you love dies, so fuck your crew and fuck your family too. Technique said it, bitch. What the fuck you gon' do? You played yourself thinking you down with me. I end your life, nigga, don't fuck around with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way you get shot for crossing the boundary. You played yourself thinking that you down with me. I end your life, nigga, don't fuck around with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way you get shot for crossing the boundary. Yeah. Wrap it up on these niggas, man, wrap it up. Immortal technique, incinerate degenerate fags. Burn Trent Lott wrapped in his Confederate flag. I got the Beretta with my face wrapped in a rag. So put the African slave jewelry in the bag. Motherfuckers tell me that a diamond is forever, but is it worth the blood of Malcolm and Medgar Evers? House niggas get your head severed trying to be thug. You don't concern me, I'm trying to hurt the people you love. Word of mouth is I'm in the club being sneaky. I'm like the body snatchers and your girl is getting sleepy. I murder you indiscreetly completely right at the source. Like the Roman legionnaire that stabbed Christ on the cross. This is about judo, it ain't about Jesus. And you shouldn't fucking talk about telekinesis. Nigga, please, moving shit with your mind. Try moving your moms out the projects with your rhymes. And next time, I'm coming after cualquiera. Profanity, fuck it, carajo, maldita mierda. Roll up the hierba y pásala para la izquierda. Put the price up to listen to me pop shit, cause I got Martha Stewart giving me stock tips. Underground money with honeys up in the whip. Bangbust.com, nigga, fucking your bitch. Yeah, played yourself, nigga. Fuck all y'all. You don't know shit about me. Don't ever open your mouth and discuss who the fuck I am. I thought I told y'all niggas on volume 1 I wasn't fucking around. You just slept, cause you sold a few thousand units in the golden era when niggas would buy anything on the shelf. Those days are through, and you're through with them. The new age is upon us, and yet the past refuses to rest in its shallow grave. For those who hide behind the false image of the Son of Man shall stand before God. God, 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 God. It has begun, the beginning of the end. Yeah. The voice of racism, preaching the gospel is devilish. A fake church called the Prophet Muhammad a terrorist. Forgetting God is not religion, but a spiritual bond. And Jesus is the most quoted prophet in the Quran. They bombed innocent people, trying to murder Saddam. When you gave them those chemical weapons to go to war with Iran. This is the information that they hold back from Peter Jennings. Cause Condoleezza Rice is just a new age Sally Hemings. I break it down with critical language and spiritual anguish. The Judas I hang with, the guilt of betraying Christ, who murdered him, stole his religion, and painted him white. Translated in psychologically tainted philosophy, conservative political right-wing ideology, glued together sloppily the blasphemy of a nation. Got my back to the wall cause I'm facing assassination. Guantanamo Bay, federal incarceration. How could this be? The land of the free, home of the brave, indigenous holocaust, and the home of the slaves. Corporate America, dancing offbeat to the rhythm. You really think this country never sponsored terrorism? Human rights violations, we continue the saga. El Salvador and the Contras in Nicaragua. And on top of that, you still wanna take me to prison just cause I won't trade humanity for patriotism. It's like MK Ultra controlling your brain, suggestive thinking, causing your perspective to change. They wanna rearrange the whole point of view of the ghetto. The fourth branch of the government want us to settle. A bandana full of glittering generality, fighting for freedom and fighting terror. But what's reality? Read about the history of the place that we live in, and stop letting corporate news tell lies to your children. Flow like the blood of Abraham through the Jews and the Arabs, broken apart like a woman's heart, abused in the marriage, the brink of holy war, bottled up like a miscarriage. Embedded correspondence don't tell the source of the tension, and they refuse to even mention European intervention or the massacres in Jenin. The innocent screams, US manufactured missiles and M16s, weapon contracts and corrupted American dreams. Media censorship blocking out the video screens. A continent of oil kingdoms bought for a bargain. Democracy is just a word when the people are starving. The average citizen made to be blind to the reason. A desert full of genocide where the bodies are freezing, and the world doesn't believe that you're fighting for freedom cause you fucked the Middle East and gave birth to a demon. It's open season with the CIA bugging my crib, trapped in the ghetto region like a Palestinian kid, where nobody gives a fuck whether you die or you live. I'm trying to give the truth, and I know the price is my life, but when I'm gone they'll sing a song about immortal technique, who beheaded the president and the princes and sheiks. You You don't give a fuck about us. I can see through your facade like a fallen angel standing in the presence of God. Bitch niggas scared of the truth when it looks at you hard. It's like MK Ultra controlling your brain. Suggestive thinking causing your perspective to change. They wanna rearrange the whole point of view in the ghetto. The fourth branch of the government want us to settle. A bandana full of glittering generality, fighting for freedom and fighting terror. But what's reality? Martial law is coming soon to the hood to kill yo while you hanging your flag out your project window. Yeah. The fourth branch of the government, aka the media, seems to now have a retirement plan for ex-military officials, as if their opinion was at all unbiased. A machine shouldn't speak for men, so shut the fuck up, you mindless drone. And you know it's serious when these same media outfits are spending millions of dollars on a PR campaign to try to convince you they're fair and balanced, when they're some of the most ignorant and racist people giving that type of mentality a safe haven. We act like we share in the spoils of war that they do. We die in wars, we don't get the contracts to make money off them afterwards. We don't get weapons contracts, nigga. We don't get cheap labor for our companies, nigga. We are cheap labor, nigga. Turn off the news and read, nigga. Read. Read. Yeah. Yeah. Ayo, the things I seen in life will make you choke by surprise, like an aborted fetus in a jar that opened its eyes, provoking my demise and leave your spirit broken inside, like the feeling of 50 million people hoping you die. And niggas wonder why my heart is full of hatred and anger, cause some bitch killed my firstborn son with a coat hanger. I strangled out the pain until my soul was empty and cold, crippled and worthless, so I thought that it could never be sold. My mother told me that placing my faith in God was the answer, but then I hated God cause he gave my mother cancer, killing her slow like the feds did to the Black Panthers. The genesis of genocide is like a pagan religion, carefully hidden, woven into the holidays of a Christian. I had a vision of nuclear holocaust on top of me, and this is prophecy, the words that I speak from my lungs. The severed head of John the Baptist speaking in tongues like Che Guevara. My soliloquies speak to a gun. Pain is slow motion like trees that reach for the sun. Nigga, the preaching is done, cause I don't got a DJ like Reverend Run. I curse the life of any man who kills benevolent ones. I never asked to be the messenger, but I was chosen to speak the words of every African slave dumped in the ocean, stolen by America, tortured, buried and frozen, written out of the history books your children are holding, internally bleeding, cold-blooded, stripped of emotion. I go through the motions, but there's no life in my eyes. It's like I'm hooked up to a respirator waiting to die, hooked up to the fucking chair waiting to fry, soothing electrocution currently used in my execution, producing thoughts at the speed of light, burning confusion. I'm losing my sight, breathing is tight, the evening is white. I made my peace with the Lord and now I stand on his right. Death is another part of life. These are my last words, I'm having difficulty breathing, dying on the inside, internally bleeding, angel of death, dragging me away while I'm sleeping, watching my world crumble in front of me, searching for meaning. These are my last words, I'm having difficulty breathing, dying on the inside, internally bleeding, angel of death, dragging me away while I'm sleeping, watching my world crumble in front of me, searching for meaning. Immortal technique, Revolutionary Volume 2. Yeah, broadcasting live from Harlem, New York. Let the truth be known. better watch what the fuck flies out of your mouth, or I'ma hijack a plane and fly it into your house. Burn your apartment with your family tied to the couch and slit your throat so when you scream, only blood comes out. I doubt that there could ever be a more wicked MC, cause AIDS-infested child molesters aren't sicker than me. I see the world for what it is, beyond the white and the black. The way the government downplays historical facts, cause the United States sponsored the rise of the Third Reich, just like the CIA trained terrorists how to fight, build bombs and sneak box cutters onto a flight. When I was a child, the devil himself bought me a mic, but I refused to offer, cause God sent me to strike with skills unused like fallopian tubes in a dike. My words will expose George Bush and Bin Laden as two separate parts of the same seven-headed dragon, and you can't fathom the truth, so you don't hear me. You think Illuminati's just a fucking conspiracy theory? That's why conservative racists are all running shit, and your phone is tapped by the federal government. So I'm jamming frequencies in your brain when you speak to me. Technique, a rip a rapper to pieces indecently, pack weapons illegally, cause I'm never hesitant. Sniper scoping a commission, controlling the president. Father, forgive them, for they don't know right from wrong. The truth is set you free, written down in a song, and the song has the cause of death written in code. The word of God brought to light that'll save your soul. Save your soul, motherfucker. Save your soul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hacked the Pentagon for self-incriminating evidence of Republican-manufactured white powder pestilence, Marine Corps flak vest with the guns and ammo, spitting bars like a demon stuck inside a piano. Turn a Sambo into a soldier with just one line. So here's the truth about the system that'll fuck up your mind. They gave Al-Qaeda $6 billion in 1989 to 1992, and now the last chapters of Revelations are coming true. And I know a lot of people find it hard to swallow this, cause subliminal bigotry makes you hate my politics, but you act like America wouldn't destroy 2 buildings in a country that was sponsoring bombs dropped on our children. I was watching the towers, and though I wasn't the closest, I saw them crumble to the earth like they were full of explosives, and they thought nobody noticed the news report that they did about the bombs planted on the George Washington Bridge. 4 non-Arabs arrested during the emergency, and then it disappeared from the news permanently. They dubbed the tape of Osama, and they said it was proof. Jealous of our freedom, I can't believe you bought that excuse. Rocking a motherfucking flag don't make you a hero. Word to ground zero, the devil crept into heaven, God overslept on the 7th. The new world order was born on September 11th. Father, forgive them, for they don't know right from wrong. The truth is set you free, written down in a song, and the song has the cause of death written in code. The word of God brought to light that'll save your soul. Save your soul, motherfucker. Save your soul. And just so conservatives don't take it to heart, I don't think Bush did it, cause he isn't that smart. He's just a stupid puppet taking orders on his cell phone from the same people that sabotaged Senator Wellstone. The military industry got it popping and locking, looking for a way to justify the Wolfowitz doctrine. And as a matter of fact, Rumsfeld, now that I think back, without 9/11, you couldn't have a war in Iraq or a defense budget of world conquest proportions, kill freedom of speech and revoke the right to abortion, tax cut extortion, a blessing to the wealthy and wicked. But you still have to answer to the Armageddon you scripted. And Dick Cheney, you fucking leech, tell them your plans about building your pipelines through Afghanistan, and how Israeli troops train the Taliban in Pakistan. You might have some house niggas fooled, but I understand colonialism is sponsored by corporations. That's why Halliburton gets paid to rebuild nations. Tell me the truth, I don't scare into paralysis. I know the CIA saw Bin Laden on dialysis in 98 when he was top 10 for the FBI. Government ties is really why the government lies. Read it yourself instead of asking the government why, cause then the cause of death, the cause the propaganda to die.
Tech, it's the last call, baby. What's good?
Yeah, you know, a remix just feels right, though.
Before we get out of here, you gotta drop one last gem on them, though, fam.
No question. It's like the elders told me, no one person can do everything, but everyone could do something. So we gotta rep for all them niggas that ain't here right now. On the outro tip, the one remix.
Yo, one enterprises comprises the artist and the sound. The pen and paper plays my savior while I'm getting down. Pray for my neighbors as a favor for holding me down. Slave for my papers as I savor the weight it pounds. It's underground, but the blatant vibrations wildly found. Facing the nation, complacent radio stations now. Stop hesitating and contemplating the way we patient. Start motivating and get them playing this shit we saying. Ain't no delaying in this war that we getting slated. Cause time's a wasting while we stand adjacent to abrasions. They fouls is more than flagrant. And so I see the prince's cages while I pound the pavement. Looking for payment, saying fuck enslavement. Using the tools of old ancients. Announcing my engagement to this music that we making. Ain't no faking on tracks, and we don't never come whack. Immortal technique and Akir, y'all niggas fear it's a rap. It's like
one love, one music, one people, one movement, one heart, one spark, one gift, one lift, one stance, one shift, one way, one day, one. Immortal technique in the trenches with my nigga Akir. A family survived the genocide so we could be here. And now we enterprise the aftermath, one and the same. Living the revolution till we catch one in the brain. And even then my spirit will return in heavenly form and wipe the chessboard clean on my enemies' pawns. The Red Dawn communist threat buried and gone. So they invented a war the government could carry on. It makes me wonder if the word of God is lost in a man. This is for the children of Iraq, lost in the sand. This is for the illest MCs that'll never be known. And this is for all the soldiers that'll never come home. I wrote this for Mumia, stuck in the beast. For people who march in the streets and struggle for peace. For hood niggas born rugged, never rockin' Versace. Eddie Ramirez, cousin George, and my old friend Sashi. Chris from the block, and all my niggas stuck in a cell. Paul Wolfowitz, motherfucker, I'll see you in hell. My destiny's to show the world that the music is real. Go back in time and play this shit for the slaves in the field. And for my children in the future that are waiting to breathe. People slowly dying, hanging on, waiting to leave. Believe when I'm gone and this album's on a library shelf, I'll be one with God and one with you and everything else. One love, one music, one people, one movement, one heart, one spark, one gift, one lift, one stance, one shift, one way, one day, one. Yeah. Revolutionary Volume 2 has been brought to you by the type of motherfuckers who ain't scared of shit. And if you playing this album and I'm no longer here, sometime far away from when I recorded this, remember that history isn't the way the corporate controlled media made it look like. Read between the lines and free your mind. Revolution is the birth of equality and the antithesis to oppression. But this is only built for real motherfuckers. So when I'm gone, don't let nobody I never got along with try to make songs kissing my ass, recycling my beats and my vocals. The shit is real over here, man. Thank you for listening, and thank you for supporting independent hip-hop, the heart and soul of our culture, keeping the truth alive. Good night, my people. Good night. Technique, D-Rhymes, Harlem to Brooklyn, YO, to the front, you know, exclusive, yo. Let's get it. Hey yo, you're blind to the fact cause you're a coward and a dreamer. A pussy like Nazis hiding in Argentina. Pop shit, I'll catch you quicker than a misdemeanor and put you in a fucking box next to Selena. Cause I'm the meanest motherfucker you could ever imagine. Incarcerate the universe inside a single atom. But since the populace can't fathom space and stars, I spit razor blades that cover your face with scars, killing you on the spot like you saw the face of God. Empty the clip in you and load 16 for your squad. Dying is easy, but living with Satan's gonna be hard. I spit revolutionary bars that'll touch ya. Bolshevik status, murder you like the king of Russia. And on your tombstone chisel, fake motherfucker, cocksucker, I played you cause I'm the God, but I wouldn't send my son to save you. I gave you the pieces to reconstruct the world of the past, but all you could do was ridicule the future and laugh. So I'ma split you in half, machine gun to your belly, and then I'll piss all over your little sister like R. Kelly. I got more connections than illegal selling microchips to hunt you down after I destroy the mic when I spit. Immortal technique, bitch. I'm a real lyricist. Other people just use Jay-Z as their ventriloquist. Now run and tell your boss.
Most cats can't remember me because my brain's shaking energy, mentally hitting victims so hard they lose their memory. And generally, you'd rather go to hell to be my enemy. You're meant to be with a foot in the chest, here's the penalty. Divide and mutilate drum beats before I touch your MC in a cipher. I lubricate the tongue piece, spin against his earth till his reality's reversed. So when he spits his best verse, it comes out as his worst. So life begins in a hearse and ends with birth. So everything that he hate, he loves until it hurts. My logic is sick, all you chumps gotta get stick. Hot as the clip that was dipped up in the bottomless pit. With knowledge equipped, I thieve on the foolish. Reason I knew this, Jesus and Judas, Caesar and Brutus, David Goliath from season divine. You heathens are blind, be warmed, I storm like all 4 seasons combined. Carve your extremities like Mob and the Genovese. Heat the part of the brain in charge of the memories. Used up, forgot how we starved in the 70s. Sons continuing wars, our fathers were enemies. In these dark spots, the Don bomb like the Lebanese. The wicked trying to replace God with celebrities. You heard me? The wicked trying to replace God with celebrities. Too real, too fake, you trying to be my power words, son, and you ain't trying to see a real lyricist in depth, so honor me. I am what you not, I'm an anomaly. Too real, too fake, you trying to be my power words, son, and you ain't trying to see a real lyricist in depth, so honor me. I am what you not, I'm an anomaly.
Battering plans, a bad plan. I'm raw like cats from Afghanistan with gats in their hand from Philly to Pakistan. Face packing the stands, you make all fake thugs start acting like stands. You'll never make a move cause you lacking the fans. I've been ill since I had a backpack full of cans. You see life pass by you in a blink of an eye. Thinking you fly will choke you in the sink till you die. We spit lava rap, so holler back if need be. You'll burn if you step, believe me, come see me. I make you see moons in the break of day and make sure that your body slowly starts to decay. It's gruesome, I had to add my 2 cents. The next movement in rap gets 2 cents. Out of space, nigga, and we demand we eat. And if not, we gon' leave a bloodbath in the street, nigga.
They ask me concerning spoils of war. Such spoils are the disposal of God and the apostles. So fear God and keep straight the relations between yourselves. Obey God and his apostles if ye do believe.
I'm a maniac, you need to watch who you war with. You in the land of stars when the block isn't over. Squash rocks with my hands, my palms is enormous. Flow the hot lava that I drop when I score shit. Got some candy rappers that get chopped up and snorted. Newborn kids that get chopped up aborted. Planet War Child when we pop up recorded. Committing riot acts so we constantly torture. Illest quarter rock thought process is morbid. Equipped the slaughter block, you get the picture of portrait. If it ain't monetary, what's your reason for touring? All that shit you pop, to be honest, is boring. Been rocking the mic since before it turned corporate. You need to sit back and let your conscience absorb this before you ship your demo to them dudes in the office. Come test your skills for real in House Fortress.
I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, so that no wind would blow on the earth, or on the sea, or on any tree. I saw another angel ascend from the sunrise, having the seal of the living God. He cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to harm the earth and the sea.
Immortal technique, I live life strangling death. I walk through the land where the fallen angel is kept, but I would never bow down to a pagan habit like Roman gods that were faggots named after the planets. The connotations of revelations taken for granted. Mark of the beast, government microchips implanted. I'll be branded a maniac for speaking the truth, and I'll be murdered as soon as I hit the street with the proof. Illuminati trying to raise the devil at any cost. They probably clone Jesus with the blood off of the cross, and I know that it's the same motherfuckers I see that genetically engineered HIV, controlling the population according to mathematics generated by Masons and the military industry, sponsoring terror, creating a profit margin that'll last forever. The crusades of Vietnam stand blasted together, and you believe in whatever, even a federal promise. But the spawn of Shaitan can never be honest. The poor people pay homage and pray to a God that the Vatican themselves don't really believe in, cause they rather worship money and the physical demons without biblical reason. I execute them for treason. I don't need an alibi, cause my place in history is the book of Malachi. Motherfucker, yeah. Immortal technique, Harlem, New York, and North Philly. The angels of death are here, you motherfucker. I'ma turn your cities to salt, nigga. Y'all ain't shit, and none of you peoples are shit. None of your children are shit. Y'all be dead tomorrow, fake motherfuckers. What? Outerspace, immortal technique. Yeah. You're done, nigga. An angel before a third of the stars fell, cast with the stirring from Satan into the pit of hell. Our beloved leader forced to be a bottom feeder, the great deceiver that promised victory over the monkey lovers. We took a vote to his structure, betrayed and fell upon him. We ripped his skin off and crowned a new son of the morning, a new president to lead our corporation. The vengeance on God and heaven's domination. But I seduced the daughters of men and made the Nephilim. I demanded human sacrifice from the rest of them. I became the spirit that tortured and protected them, and I built them the tower of language that connected them. And then the Lord cried, water falling out from his eyes, and my children died drowning in the tears from the sky. And it was then that Satan called back to me with a plan, a design for the ultimate corruption of man. See, back then we used to set the chosen ones on fire. You really think God only sent a single Messiah? And so we allowed the birth of many prophets on earth. And since the followers were human, they were born with a curse. They began to claim superiority to their brothers, and for 85,000 years conquered each other. And when they prayed before battle, they were praying to me, killing in God's name, cause war's my destiny. K-R-A-D, war is my destiny. Under the Beltway sky, war is my destiny. Yeah. Immortal technique. El DJ Green Lantern. Third world motherfucker. Yeah. I'm from where the golden diamonds are ripped from the earth. right next to the slave castles where the water is cursed, from where police brutality's not half as nice. It makes the hood in America look like paradise compared to the AIDS-infested Caribbean slum. African streets with a passport's an American gun, from where they massacre people and try to keep it quiet and spend the next 25 years trying to deny it. I'm from where they cut your hands off if you make a fist, and niggas throw coca cause the job market doesn't exist, except slave labor, modern day company store, and peacekeepers don't ever come here no more. From where the bombs that they used to drop on Vietnam still has children born deformed 8 months before they gone. I'm from where they lost the true meaning of the Quran, cause heroin is not compatible with Islam, and niggas know that but grow that poppy seed anyway, cause that food drop parachute does not come every day. I'm from where people pray to the gods of their conquerors, and practically every president's a money launderer. From where the only place democracy's acceptable is if America's candidate is electable, and they might even have a black president, but he's useless cause he does not control the economy, stupid. Lock and load your gun where I'm from, the third world, son. To many places, but I'm third world born. Gorillas hit and run where I'm from, the third world, son. You polluted everything and now the third world's gone. The water's poison where I'm from, the third world, son. 700 children died by the end of the soul. Revolution to come where I'm from, the third world, son. Constant occupation leaves the third world torn. I'm from where the Catholic Church is some racist shit. They help Europe and America rape this bitch. They pray to white Spanish Jesus, whose face is this, but never talk about the black Pope Galatius. I'm from where Soviet weapons still decide elections. Militaries like the mafia, you pay for protection. Catamite sex tours is what the country sells, and rich white businessmen make the best clientele. I'm from where they too pussy to come film Survivor, and they murder Coca-Cola union organizers. I'm from where the justice system está podrido. Fuck government, niggas politic over perico. Rebelde conocido, enterrado vivo, como otro argentino desaparecido. Cause RICO laws don't apply to the CIA, and motherfuckers make sneakers for a quarter a day. I'm from where they overthrow democratic leaders, not for the people but for the Wall Street Journal readers. From where blacks, indigenous peoples and Asians were once slaves of the Caucasians, and it's amazing how they trained them to be racist against themselves in the place they was raised in. You kept us caged in, destroyed our culture and said that you civilized us, raped our women, and when we were born you despised us, gentrified us, agent provocateur divide us, and crucified every revolutionary messiah. So I'ma start a global riot that not even your fake anti-communist dictators can keep quiet. Fuck your charity medicine trying to murder me. The immunizations you gave us were full of mercury. So now I see the third world like the rap game soldier. Nationalize the industry and take it over. Lock and load your gun where I'm from, the third world, son. Been to many places but I'm third world born. Gorillas hit and run where I'm from, the third world, son. You polluted everything and now the third world's gone. The water's poison where I'm from, the third world, son. 700 children died by the end of the song. Revolution to come where I'm from, the third world, son. Constant occupation leaves the third world torn. Yeah. Concrete jump. Immortal technique. You know, Harlem to South Africa. That's how it goes. For the head warmers. You know what I mean? It's for my peoples. Insomniac, I can't sleep. It's real, son. Mic check. Hey yo. Hey yo. Yeah. I'm a rebel that'll fire missiles at red dawn, but before I issue the order to send bombs, I want presidential money like execs at Enron, and gold digging porn chicks for me to spend on. But I'ma only pay for one night stay at the Ritz. I won't even get you a towel when I spray on your tits. I'm not a misogynist, I just like it when girls are misogynist. So pop shit and I'ma smoke you and your bitch moms. I'm ambidextrous, the microphone cause switch palms. Immortal technique, psychotic nigga to spit calm, misinterpreted by the media like Islam. I love the underground, but not enough chicks in a thong. What the fuck? How could beautiful women be wrong? Tech load clips like they were hits from the bong. That was supposed to be the end of the song, but it's not. The freestyle got me stuck in the zone. I can't stop. Brainwash commercial hip-hop, the government plot. But I'ma shoot down the propaganda stuck in your brain, like the military did to the 4th terrorist plane. That was ill, but shut the fuck up and let me explain. What good is fame and flossing when you stuck in the coffin? And who the fuck you gonna run to when I make you an orphan? I'm metamorphosizing into something you thought I could never be. Ghetto engineered sickness without a remedy. My heart pumps nitroglycerin and Hennessy. Twisted chemistry, cry blood and I bleed venom. Never subliminal, clear with the message I'm sending. Bending the space-time continuum just to get to you and blast you so hard it'll kill the person next to you. So in retrospect, remember and don't fucking forget, y'all are walking dead people, y'all just don't know it yet. Yeah, nigga, it's on. You know what time it is. I'm out. Harlem, nigga. It's for all the devils coming in and take your head off. You know, back in the day, some of y'all used to shout out Allah's name like he was hosting your mixtape. Then after 9/11 you got scared and shut the fuck up. Didn't talk about the demonization of a culture, immigrants, nothing. Now you show up, talk about we taking it too far. Die slow, motherfucker! Yeah, 100% independent, I'm the fucking boss. I sold 80,000 off a quotable and a source. The hood is not stupid, we know the mathematics. I made double what I would going gold on Atlantic. Cause EMI, Sony, BMG, Interscope would never sign a rapper with the White House in a scope. They push pop music like a religion. Anorexic, celebrity driven, financial fantasy fiction. Contradiction, cause the life he was given resembles life in prison. Fed time with Manuel Noriega, the real Noriega. Who did America 100 favors with Contras, the Shy and the CIA. Moving Escobar's coke through the MIA. This is the third world speaking through a dead man walking, and everybody talking about the South taking over. It's true, motherfucker, but it's coming over the border. Fuck your chain, my people will kill you for water. Fuck fans, nigga, I got soldier supporters that'll cut your throat if you strapped with a tape recorder. That's right, motherfucker, welcome to the new world order, where the truth is always censored by corporate reporters. The government runs a drug politics on the corner. That's why I never stress rappers and their employers. I put a bag over his fucking head and torture your lawyer, cause it's too simple to shoot y'all. Taser the roof of your mouth and electrocute you. I'll root you out with the Ruger, the German Luger, U-boat, and the troops in the scuba. Nigga, you can't overthrow me like the island of Cuba. Niggas will never find your body like the bitch in Aruba. And I maneuver through the State Department and their friends with secret deals like the Nazis and IBM. And now you know this ain't a trend or a fashion. This is my life and my passion. Fuck for the cash in, nigga. I need more than advancements and a rented mansion. So why you little house niggas are singing and dancing? I kill you and take your land like an Israeli expansion. Watch out who you fucking with. 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 Immortal technique. Southpaw. DJ G.I. Joe. Lamentablemente, las condiciones que estamos viviendo han llegado a ser una miseria insoportable para la gente. Pero hay unos vendepatrias ingreídos que todavía creen en una sociedad de antes, donde los artistas fuimos bestias de trabajo para la industria. Ese sueño se ha acabado y ahora nos encontramos despiertos en la hora de revolución. Porque no podemos llamar esto movimiento si toda la propiedad intelectual pertenece a los que nos oprimen. Nos compraron el alma barata, hasta la sangre nos sacan, atacan y con un contrato te atrapan. Pero primero me matan, hermano, porque prefiero prefiero morir peleando que ser esclavo. Industria sucia, toma lluvia de ácido. Aprende la historia de hip hop clásico. Cuando controlan el negocio y la cultura, la música se vuelve en commercial basura. Y la reina latina, pintada como gallina, es más que bailarina o puta en la esquina. Es abogada, profesora, madre soldada, y carga nuestro futuro cuando está embarazada. Mira nuestra gente crucificada y la manera desgraciada que estos perros no hablan de nada más que fiestas y riqueza que la gente no tiene. Así que ahora vas a ver la violencia que viene. Un movimiento de verdad ha empezado. Dejamos el imperio corrupto descuartizado. Golpe de estado disparando al presidente. Es hora de revolución nuevamente. Un movimiento de la gente se ha juntado, peleando, liberando los pueblos encarcelados.
Veneno,
golpe de estado y seramos independientes. Es hora de revolución nuevamente.
Dale, guerra, español sin barrera. De 6 te mueve la cadera. Usa tu cabeza, tu mente, tu almendra. No pa' que no baile, pa' que aprenda. Esta industria me da pena, same shit, misma mierda. El mismo de siempre, yo no me muerdo la lengua. Tú caminas por el barrio y te esconde la prenda. Dile a la prensa, Veneno, el guerrillero ya llegó con el Immortal y ya el gobierno se asustó. FBI, CIA, gotta pay to get played. Aquí en United States no me interesa ser rey. La voz de los latinos camino sin correr. So what's up, que lo que no compromiso el arte. Veneno, fuego, de firman te dicen cómo tirar tu flow. Panita mejor tú que lo bien suave. Yo, esto es fire, so el golpe de estado, la industria la infiltramos.
Un movimiento de verdad ha empezado. Dejamos el imperio corrupto descuartizado. Golpe de estado disparando al presidente. Es hora de revolución nuevamente. Un movimiento de la gente se ha juntado, peleando, liberando los pueblos encarcelados. Golpe de estado y seramos independientes. Es hora de revolución nuevamente.
Golpe de estado, el mercado me tiene bravo, hermano. Yo pinto el cuadro y el barrio ya está cansado, cabrón. Yo te lo juro que es lo que yo sudo es puro. Ustedes son burros que venden el culo por el reggaetón. Abre los ojos, cojo el presidente del sello bobo. Le rompo el cuello al pendejo solo con mi cañón. Yo soy la epidemia, la saga, las 9 plagas. La misma palabra en la Biblia que habla de Armagedón. Levanta público, mano, te tienen hipnotizado, entrenado, inyectándote mierda con la estación. Peleando quiere decir que tú eres pera bruta. No te gusta que te llamen puta, escucha la canción. El sandungueo es tan feo que con doble sentido le dicen a tu hijo que lo haga sin condón. Él es tremera y el capitán inmortal. Vamos a gritar pa' que viva la revolución.
Un movimiento de verdad ha empezado. Dejamos el imperio corrupto descuartizado. Golpe de estado disparando al presidente. Es hora de revolución nuevamente. Un movimiento de la gente se ha juntado, peleando, liberando los pueblos encarcelados. Golpe de estado y seramos independientes. Es hora de revolución nuevamente. Todo el Caribe, todo Centroamérica, todo Sudamérica. Acuérdate, si tú no estás hablando del pueblo, de la gente, no eres un artista, loco. Eres un come mierda de carajo. Fuck out of here, nigga.
I'm content to die for my beliefs. So cut off my head and make me a martyr. The people will always remember it.
No. They will forget.
A man who walks with God can walk anywhere. Hence, I fear the point of guerrilla war is not to succeed. It's always been just to make the enemy bleed, depriving the soldiers of the peace of mind that they need. Bullets are hard to telegraph when they bob and they weave. The only way a guerrilla war can never be over is when the occupation can't afford more soldiers until they have to draft the last of you into the service, and you refuse cause you don't see the purpose. The only way to counter the insurgents that are well equipped is to paint the people fighting for freedom as terrorists. Then find a faction looking for foreign investment, install them in power and murder any objections. You can't stop a revolution for breathing, so to beat them they offer people the illusion of freedom. But when you're done dreaming and wake up tortured for treason, then you can see them hiding behind the God they believe in. Deep in the trenches in the heart of a war, that's the place a martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on during the night before the start of the dawn. That's the place a martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. Gunshots are raining in the heart of a storm. That's the place a martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. Guerrilla war when the army is gone. That's the place a martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. The purpose of life is a life with a purpose, so I'd rather die for a cause than live a life that is worthless. I don't need the circus or the day of national observance. I need you to think for you and stop being a servant. Pawns only move a square in the game that they're used in, and realize it too late, like the shooting of Huey Newton or Patrice Lumumba and Salvador Allende, slaughtered by the power-hungry branches of their own gente. Gandhi wasn't killed by Pakistani nationals, he was assassinated by a Hindu radical. And Che Guevara, rebel to a US continent, was sold to the CIA by Bolivian communists. Wasn't Yitzhak Rabin murdered by a Zionist, and Anwar Sadat a victim of the same violence? Malcolm X was seen as a threat to the FBI, but to blast them they used Muslims from the NOI. Even the 35th president of the republic was murdered by factions of his own government. So now that it's proven that a soldier of revolution or head of an empire disguised in a constitution cannot escape the retribution or manipulation of the self-appointed rulers of the planet's corporations, so I'ma need every generation to put your hands up, cause you can only get them off your back when you stand up. Deep in the trenches in the heart of a war, that's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on during the night before the start of the dawn. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. Gunshots are raining in the heart of a storm, that's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. Guerrilla war when the army is gone, that's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. I was a man blessed by God to survive some of the worst circumstances. I had many things: a beautiful woman I loved, a home, money, and I gave it all up to bleed and to die free. Sometimes I look back on that life and I wonder what it would have been like. And in moments of weakness I think about trading it, but then I snap the fuck out of it and I get back to my reality. And I realize that I'm in the heart of a war, and that's the place a martyr is born. I could've chose another life with the feds trying to get me. Little kids putting work in like the Gap and Disney. In the whip, high as shit like Bobby and Whitney. Grab your hand and push the motherfucking pedal to 60. Harlem cops frisk me to get me to make their quotas, but I told ya, siempre hay que separar las drogas. Bar brawl in the club, popping and rocking jaws. Shot it out, leaving bullet holes the size of matzo balls. I love thick chicks, never fucked with a slim broad. Played soccer and hammered nails into the shin guards. Gambled at CeeLo with Dominicans locked in the tombs. We was there for robbing niggas for them Spanish doubloons. Remember Goonie era graffiti of all sorts. Now they wanna foreclose on the hood to build a golf course. I put your hand in the blender to make an entree, and cut your dick off and glue it back on the wrong way. All my revolutionary soldiers better rhyme. My word is mathematics, bitch. Numbers never lie. So even if they tell you I'm dead, nigga, I'm still alive. Because motherfucker, Goonies never die. Witness protection program, rappers better hide. I serve revenge out the freezer, niggas never slide. So if they tell you I'm gone and you safe, niggas lie. Because
The type to burglarize your crib and leave it smelling like sour and Afghan gooey. True that. Life is a movie, but yours was filmed on the greener screen. I give you pure, uncut raw. No deleted scenes. War with a broadsword, dumping a Tech 9, slit your throat. Give you a Colombian necktie. The best buy to get, we let die. Let fly the next guy that tries some shit. Listen, a few words just to describe my clique. We like a gang of Spartans walking on a Gaza strip. Watch and live, never say die. It's time to fight and we never run. My Goonies rob niggas for jewelry. We call them treasure hunts. Get him, let him front like he a tough guy with me. I'll hit him, slug turn him to one eye. Willie watery grave. Hide your chips, I'll hijack your boatload and cruise away on my pirate ship. Nigga,
all my revolutionary soldiers better rhyme. My word is mathematics, bitch. Numbers never lie. So even if they tell you I'm dead, nigga, I'm still alive. Because, motherfucker, Goonies never die. Witness protection program, rappers better hide. I serve revenge out the freezer, niggas never slide. So if they tell you I'm gone and you safe, niggas lie. Because, motherfucker, Goonies never die.
Before Duncan Pender Hughes was running with Dougie Doug, my team got away with murder. We ain't fit the bloody gloves, those jungle breeds, and we've come to feed our hungry cubs with hoes pulling at our pipes like Goonies under country clubs. Let these funny thugs know whoever steps symbolic spot is getting crushed with solid rock like the chest of copper pot. I suggest the drama stops. I'll flood blocks with mustard gas. Europe shit's creek in a rubber raft, cut in half. Cross my fucking path, I dare you. I'll maim who lit the fuse. Quick to lose my marbles like Mikey, replacing his with jewels. Watching y'all enslave the game, I'm forced to say the truth. Break the chains quick as sloth, reaching for baby Ruth. We got 80 proof and horse and Daisy Dukes extra low, while fat bitches do the truffle shuffle just to get in shows. Fuck what your record sold. Respect the code and recognize the rebel tribe that my people kept alive will never die.
All my revolutionary soldiers better rhyme. My word is mathematics, bitch. Numbers never lie. So even if they tell you I'm dead, nigga, I'm still alive. Because, motherfucker, Goonies never die. Witness protection program, rappers better hide. I serve revenge out the freezer, niggas never slide. So if they tell you I'm gone and you safe, niggas lie. Because, motherfucker, Goonies never die.
Yeah. Imagine the word of God without religious groupies. Imagine a savior born in a Mexican hoopty. Persecuted single mother in a modern manger. You crucify him again like a fucking stranger. Tears of the anger worth more than diamonds or rubies. Imagine being locked up since juvie. Imagine changing your life and still going out like Tukey. Imagine niggas talking shit when they never knew me. Imagine a movie that depicted the pain in your life, like them kids in Afghanistan chasing a kite. For most of the world, that's what it's like. Imagine if the woman you're supposed to love for the rest of your life is set to marry someone else at the end of the night. They say you fight the greatest jihad in your heart and your mind, and fight the hardest when you start from behind. So I dream the impossible all the time. Fuck a Masonic design, America's future is mine. Repeat that to yourself, cause if culture's a crime, them numbers tatted on your arm aren't too far behind. They can only conquer you after they murder your mind. So rise up, motherfucker, like the sign of the times. I feel my body weakening, but my spirit is fine. Ready to go to war with devils at the drop of a dime, and fight with my rebel army until the stars are aligned. Nostradamus was a white man's prophet who predicated European supremacist logic, because the pilgrims and the conquistador columns killed more innocent people than Hitler and Stalin. I guess the fortune teller skipped an anti-Christ or two. Brother, give this to the OGs doing life with you, and pray for the problems with the Pope psychology, so the Vatican will offer an apology. For what? For destroying the people's liberation theology, snatching the spirit of Jesus from people in poverty. Business decisions like keeping people in prison, but had the opposite effect, incarcerating religion. That type of crooked politics imposed on the populace is obvious if you read the Northwood documents. Forget the compliments for what I recorded, and
and live for revolution instead of always dying for it. Remember, a bullet can never stop me. My legions are led by the spirit of Haile Selassie. Watch me, even if I'm shot in the chakra, I will prosper. Doppler effect, bumping music out a helicopter, telling the Persians, dick up Zoroaster, and tell them I came back as the son of Ahura Mazda. Fish out the Philistine, Dagon, from the shores of Gaza, and call Quetzalcoatl, flying over La Raza. This is my message to the older gods. I'll sacrifice you all to the revolution like the Romanovs, lost in the desert like the Hebrews of Israel. The blood clot system tried to kill me like sickle cell, but I survived and I'm alive to fight another day. Cocooned in a coma, I can still hear my mother pray. Sister crying out to God, please let my brother stay. Walking towards the light, but something's pulling me the other way.
Immortal technique. Rise up, young brother. This is not your time to